The relentless downpour pounded on the roof, its rhythmic drumming creating an eerie ambiance inside the old, dilapidated mansion. Sarah, an adventurous photographer, sought refuge from the storm after getting lost on her way to the nearest town. The mansion stood alone in the heart of the forest, its dark facade harboring a haunting history. Ignoring the unsettling feeling, Sarah decided to explore her temporary sanctuary. With each creak of the floorboards, she felt as though she was not alone. The rain's incessant tapping seemed to echo whispers of a forgotten past. Determined to capture the mansion's essence on camera, she ventured into the basement, where legends whispered of a tragic tale. In the dim light, she saw a portrait of a young woman, her eyes bearing a mournful expression. Sarah couldn't help but feel a connection to the girl in the painting, as if an invisible thread tied them together. But before she could contemplate further, a sudden gust of wind blew out her lantern, plunging her into darkness. A shiver crawled down Sarah's spine as the cold, wet air seemed to envelop her. From the shadows emerged a faint glow. The girl from the portrait now stood before her, clad in a tattered white gown. Soaked by the rain she seemingly brought with her, Sarah's heart raced as she recognized the apparition. The mansion was haunted, and this was the spirit of the tormented girl. The ghostly figure motioned for Sarah to follow, and against her better judgment, she obeyed. The rain outside intensified, making the walls tremble with an unsettling energy. As they climbed the creaky stairs, Sarah sensed the girl's sorrow and despair, woven into every step they took. They entered a long-forgotten room, where a dusty old diary lay open on a decaying wooden desk. The girl gestured towards the pages, urging Sarah to read. With trembling hands, she skimmed the yellowed parchment. The diary belonged to the mansion's former owner, Emily, who had died under mysterious circumstances during a torrential rainstorm. Through Emily's words, Sarah learned of a forbidden love that led to her tragic end. The spirit recounted her tale, a romance with a stable boy that infuriated her father, who opposed the match. Their love was thwarted, and on a stormy night much like this one, Emily was locked away in the basement. The torrential rain seeped into the cracks, slowly flooding the room where she met her watery demise. Touched by Emily's tragic tale, Sarah vowed to uncover the truth of what happened that fateful night. Armed with her camera and newfound determination, she ventured deeper into the mansion's secrets. Each night, she would return, accompanied by the ghostly apparition, documenting the truth of Emily's love and sorrow. Part 2: The Haunting Resonance. As Sarah delved deeper, the rain began to wash away the barrier between the past and present. The mansion became alive with spectral echoes, allowing her to witness the past unfold before her eyes. Emily's love for the stable boy and her father's rage played out like a haunting play. Sarah felt an unexplainable connection with the tragic couple, as if she was living their pain and love vicariously. Months passed, and Sarah's obsession with Emily's story grew, but so did her fear of the vengeful spirits that roamed the mansion. The boundary between the living and the dead blurred, and she could no longer distinguish between her reality and the ghostly apparitions. In the end, Sarah disappeared, swallowed by the relentless rain and the spirits of the past. Her camera, filled with countless photographs, was found months later near the mansion. It was said that on stormy nights, the faint glow of a lantern could be seen through the broken windows, and the distant echo of sorrowful whispers mingled with the haunting rain, forever preserving the tragic love story of Emily and the girl lost in time. The legend of the haunted mansion and the mysterious disappearance of Sarah intrigued many, drawing visitors from far and wide. Among those who came was Alex, a curious and fearless journalist determined to uncover the truth behind the mansion's secrets. As he stood outside the dilapidated structure, raindrops fell like tears from the heavens. Yet Alex felt an inexplicable pull towards the mansion. He sensed the energy surrounding the place, the restless spirits yearning to tell their untold stories. Armed with his camera and recording equipment, he stepped inside, prepared to face whatever mysteries awaited him. Inside the mansion, he was greeted by a cold and eerie silence. The rain on the roof created a symphony of haunting whispers, like the mansion itself was trying to communicate. As Alex explored further, he stumbled upon the portrait of the young woman, Emily. Her eyes seemed to follow him, and he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. Driven by his journalistic instincts, Alex delved into the mansion's history. He discovered old newspapers that told of Emily's tragic death and the disappearance of Sarah, the photographer. The townspeople believed the mansion was cursed, haunted by the tormented souls of Emily and the stable boy she loved. Undeterred, Alex continued his investigation, recording his every step and documenting the stories he uncovered. The more he learned, the more he felt the presence of the spirits around him. Shadows seemed to move on their own, and whispers echoed through the hallways, growing louder with each passing night. One stormy evening, as rain pelted the mansion with renewed fury, Alex found himself in the same room where Sarah had discovered Emily's diary. The ghostly apparition of Emily appeared before him, her eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and anger. Alex felt a connection to her, a deep empathy for the love and tragedy that had consumed her life. Emily's spirit guided Alex through her memories, showing him the moments of love and happiness she had shared with the stable boy, as well as the heart-wrenching confrontation with her father that sealed their fate. The young journalist wept as he witnessed the events that led to Emily's watery death. The rain that had once been a backdrop to their love story, now a symbol of her eternal suffering. As days turned into weeks, Alex became consumed by the haunting rain and the spirits that haunted the mansion. He barely ate or slept, driven by his quest for the truth and the need to free Emily's soul from the torment that bound her. Part 3. Unraveling the Curse. Alex's investigation began to take a toll on his sanity. The lines between reality and the spectral realm blurred, and he found himself lost in a world of shadows and whispers. The rain seemed to follow him wherever he went, as if the spirits were reaching out, trying to communicate through the storm. In the midst of his obsession, Alex made a breakthrough. He discovered a hidden compartment in the mansion that contained a collection of old letters and mementos from Emily's past. Among them was a letter from the stable boy, pouring out his heart and confessing his undying love for her. Reading the letter, Alex felt the weight of the tragic love story even more intensely. He realized that the key to breaking the curse might lie in reuniting the spirits of Emily and the stable boy, allowing them to find peace together. Guided by the words of the letter, Alex conducted a ritual on a stormy night. He placed the letter on the floor of the room where Emily had met her demise and lit a single candle. The rain poured outside, as if nature itself was mourning the lost souls trapped within the mansion's walls. With a heavy heart, Alex called out to the spirits of Emily and the stable boy, inviting them to come forth and find solace in each other's presence. As he spoke, the rain outside intensified, thunder rolling through the skies. The mansion trembled, as if the spirits were awakening from their eternal slumber. In a sudden burst of ethereal light, the spirits of Emily and the stable boy appeared before Alex. Their love for each other shone brightly, illuminating the darkness that had plagued the mansion for so long. The rain ceased its relentless downpour, and a sense of peace settled over the haunted place. As the spirits of Emily and the stable boy embraced, a radiant glow surrounded them, and their forms slowly faded away. Alex watched in awe and relief as the curse that had bound them for generations was finally lifted. The mansion was no longer haunted. Instead, it became a place of healing and remembrance. Epilogue, a haunting memory. With the curse broken, the mansion became a place of pilgrimage for those seeking to pay their respects to the tragic love story of Emily and the stable boy. Visitors from all walks of life came to witness the beauty of their love and the power of the rain that had played such a significant role in their lives. As for Alex, the experience changed him forever. He returned to his normal life, but a part of him would always remain in that haunted mansion, forever haunted by the rain and the bittersweet love story he had witnessed. The legend of Emily and the stable boy lived on, passed down through generations as a haunting memory of a love that defied time and death. And on stormy nights, when the rain fell in torrents, some said they could still hear the whispers of their love, carried by the wind, forever tied to the mansion and the haunting rain.